Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is part 16 and we're here in Petalburg City. Yes, we have teleported our way over here. I did go ahead and grab a couple of things along the way. I did go back through Meteor Falls and I did grab TM Venom Drench from our rune, who is by the strength boulder near the cable car. And I also grabbed, the most important thing here is that I grabbed a Banetite. Not a Pidgeotite, sadly, that would have been huge, but we got a Banetite from the item in the top left of Meteor Falls. I also picked up a Magnet, I think, from a dowsing machine just outside of Meteor Falls on Route 115. But overall, nothing too crazy, nothing too useful for us, but a Banetite could potentially be good if we can find ourselves a Shuppet or a Banette in this playthrough. But yeah, I decided to run over to Petalburg, seeing as this is our next gym, just to save us a bit of time on getting back here. I decided to not accept the teleport from May, so she's still left waiting there probably, which is a little bit awkward. But today we have a gym. Nice and simply, we're going to head in, we are going to battle our dad, and then we're going to, honestly, the part that I'm more excited for is picking up Surf after winning, I think is what I'm more excited for. But yeah, let's get this underway. Yo, how's it going, champ to be Glorp? That's a powerful sentence. The doors in this gym open when you beat the awaiting trainers. We'll probably try and clear all the trainers. Whoops, the doors in this room are already open. Don't attack me. Trainers with Petalburg Gym use all kinds of items. I'm interested in seeing if they still use items if they are not tied to the correct Pokemon anymore. For example, if you have high crit rate for a Zangoose, but the Pokemon is replaced with a Shuckle, are they going to have a high crit rate Shuckle? Probably. They probably are. The door at the left leads to the speed room. The door at the right leads to the accuracy room. The room's name will be on the door. Choose carefully. Once you've chosen the door, go for it. We'll start with speed. We'll go left to right. I like my left wall strats in general. And we will see just what kind of thing we are dealing with, shall we? Being able to attack before an opponent. Let's see what you are boosting the speed of. Please be a Shuckle. Manager Lawrence and his Alakazam. That's a little bit scary, actually. I don't trust Lumineon. I wish I did. I wish I trusted this Pokemon more, but this moveset is just terrible. We could go for an Attract to set up an Attract, but honestly, an Alakazam will outspeed us, even before an X-Speed. So regardless of whether it uses the item or not, I can click Dragon Ascent and I won't have to deal with the repercussions of the negative defenses. I'm not outspeeding this Alakazam. I don't think I am anyway. I'm not outspeeding this Alakazam. I should be able to click Dragon Ascent just fine. It either goes for an X-Speed, and I get free damage and then swap with it weakened, or I get hit while I'm still at full HP and I should be able to take a hit just fine. I could also just use this turn to swap into something that can deal with it. Wow, our team does not deal with Alakazam super well. Raga's okay. Boyd's does resist Psychic, I guess. I'm just going to go for a Dragon Ascent and we're going to see what happens. They do still use an X-Speed. Okay, that's good information for every single fight, actually. They're all going to use an item on their first turn. That's actually pretty nice for us. A Dragon Ascent does do half, which is nice. I have my defenses dropped against an Alakazam, and that's spooky, and I don't want to deal with that. So I think if we go to Boyd's here, Boyd's can probably take any move that this Alakazam goes for just fine, unless it's got like a weird move like Charge Beam. Miracle Eye is fine. That's like, lets me get hit by, even if I'm a Dark type, that's whatever. We should be able to Gear Grind to finish this. Psybeam, that's fine. That's resisted. It still hurts pretty hard considering that's resisted. You know, if we didn't resist that, that'd be a little bit unfortunate. The Gear Grind does hit on the physical side and it will take out the Alakazam, so we are good. We are fine. We are all okay. A little bit of a spooky first Pokemon to see, but honestly, I'm probably happier to see random Pokemon in this gym than the actual gym Pokemon. And the reason for that being, they would have their, you know, super strong synergy between the Pokemon and the item that's being used, whereas they might not. And also, there's no Slackings at the end, which is kind of nice as well. Slacking can be spooky. So overall, I think this is probably a good battle to have randomized overall. Roselia, I'm just going to swap against a Roselia. We're not going to fight that with a Lumineon. And while I'm in this nice casual fight that I don't have to panic about because we can just go to Bolt Shoot and Hurricane it, I can get into some of the stuff that's going to be happening over the next few days. So, tomorrow is Sunday. Yes. Tomorrow's upload will likely be a little bit later in the day than normal. Normally I upload at 4 p.m. UK time. Tomorrow will be a little bit later. The reason for that being I am seeing off some friends and family that are going on vacation, and I will be seeing them off in the morning, so my morning will be dealing with that. And I haven't got stuff pre-recorded, so unfortunate, but I'm planning on recording in the afternoon when my house is nice and empty and getting a lot of stuff done. One of the things that I want to do is for tomorrow, I want to start Elite Redux, which is a game that I don't know too much about. But I did get it working today. I did get everything working. I got the Emerald ROM patched for version 2.5. I got it all working, so it should be good to go for recording tomorrow. I got to the option screen of setting up the difficulty, and I went, I'm going to need to think on this. So this is not a question of the day, but my question that I am going to ask for anyone that has played Elite Redux or is interested in watching Elite Redux, both are valuable inputs, is what difficulty settings would you like me to choose? There's basically like Baby Goo Goo Gaga mode, there is an Ace Trainer normal mode, and there is an Elite mode. There is also a level restrictions cap. There's a lot of options for it. So I'd like to ask people that may have some familiarity in the game on what they would recommend. If I don't get too many recommendations, I might just throw myself against the wall and choose all of the most difficult options. I'm still thinking about it, so we will see. We will see. I'm going to quickly run back and heal as we have cleared the left side, and I want my Pokemon back to full. But yeah, that's my first question. It is not question of the day. I will get into question of the day as well at the same time. I'm kind of asking two questions, but that one's more specific. I'm not expecting too many answers for that because I don't know how many people have actually played it. I know it's kind of popular, but also I don't know how popular, and I don't know if there's a big overlap between the people that are watching this Alpha Sapphire video and people that are playing incredibly tough challenge games like Elite Redux. I know there's some because it was recommended to me, so I know you're up there, but I don't know exactly how many. So that's first question. Second question is the question of the day of, are you getting, this is the actual question of the day, by the way, are you getting a Switch 2 when it comes out? I'm interested in knowing how many people are looking forward to the Switch 2. The trailer was kind of iffy, and I never talked about it. But I do want to bring it up at least at some point. I do want to know the interest for the Switch 2. For me, I'm kind of conflicted because, I mean, I can literally show right here. I have a Dusty Switch and I have a normal Switch. I already have two Switches. I don't know if I want a Switch 2 when I literally have two Switches already. So that's where I'm currently at. I'm like, well, I don't really want to buy it if I don't have to. But I also saw a post somewhere about the Switch 2's cartridge being a different shape than the original Switch cartridge, with like a little bump in the top right. I'm kind of hoping that I was dreaming and that isn't a real thing. Does Throw get counter, by the way? It doesn't have sturdy either way, so I think I'm fine to Flying Press, but this could be scary. Seismic Toss, okay. I know Sork gets counter. I don't think Throw gets counter, but either way, it's now in Aerial Ace range, so we're fine. But spooky still, spooky. Yeah, I'm excited on opinions for the Switch 2. Obviously, my opinion is that I am not excited super much. Well, not super excited, because I already have two Switches, right? So I'm not too concerned about getting a new Switch, because I got one somewhat recently because I was stupid and didn't think about the possibility of a Switch 2. But I imagine there's a lot of people out there that got a Switch originally when it came out that are probably more excited for a Switch 2, because any hardware upgrade is lovely for it, because the Switch struggles at times. Some of us have been, for a very precise example, in the lake in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Some of us have been in that lake, and some of us have seen the hardware restrictions that the Switch has. Not that it is something that can't be overcome. With some optimization and stuff in place, I'm sure things could have been better. But still, I'm excited to see the direction of Switch games with slightly better hardware. I've heard that it's bigger, I've heard that it's more powerful. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it straight away, I think is my kind of outlook on it right now. However, the trailer for the Switch 2 was just awful. Just absolute garbage. It was kind of like, why did they even bother with this? I guess stuff got leaked and they had to make an announcement that yes, it is a real thing that's in development and yes, it will be coming out. But man, the trailer, what were they thinking? Like, actually, what was it? For anyone that hasn't seen the Switch 2 announcement trailer, go have a laugh. go have a giggle. It really is. I've been in the strength room, right? Yeah. I think I want to go to the right here, I think. And I want to go in here. Recovery room, yeah. It is a pretty poor trailer overall. Obviously, go into it with an open mind. Don't just listen to what I'm saying and be like, this person said it's bad. I think it's bad now. Go and give it your own review. Always think things through for yourself. Don't just, you know, copy what anyone says on the internet. Try and think stuff through always. But I personally do think the trailer was really lackluster and it didn't show much of anything. I think more people were excited to see that there was a new Mario Kart in the trailer than they were to see an actual Switch 2. I know that I'm getting to this topic late and it came out, you know, ages ago, but still, I never talked about it. Is Braga able to fight a Salamence? I honestly think Braga is probably one of my better Pokemon to fight this, so I'm gonna hope so. Headbutt's fine. Flinch would suck, but it's fine. We do have Rocky Helmet damage. We do get flinched, though. You don't have any... Okay, Dragon Breath will hurt a bit more. That does hurt a bit more. We get paralyzed. We do land the Smackdown. I am under the impression that they are going to use some kind of potion because this is the recovery room. I would love to have a full restore right now so I could get rid of the paralysis. I also should buy just more super potions, but we do have some hyper potions if we need them. I'm gonna heal. Not getting rid of the paralysis does suck. We both need a super potion, which honestly is fine. It's fine. We'll even the playing field a little bit for Braga, but we're probably gonna get fully paralyzed here because that's just how luck goes. Crunch does hurt. That's okay. We also get Rocky Helmet damage, which is nice. With the Smackdown, that might be enough. That is going to be enough. Braga defeats the Salamence nice and cleanly. You love to see it. I love when my strategy of just always putting the Pokemon that is the lowest level, I love throwing my lowest level Pokemon in front and then it just surviving the next fight. It's nice. Nice. There's always a part of me that's like, should I be doing this? We are going to swap you out now that you are slightly weakened, though. And honestly, I'm going to put Boltrude in front with Voids as a backup. And I'm going to hope that I don't need Braga for this. And we're going to see how scary the Crit Boy is. Crits can always be frightening. Although, again, Braga, I guess. Yamask with a high crit rate does not scare me. Of all of the Pokemon... Oh, you even have Night Days for it. Of all of the Pokemon to come out that could get a crit boost, Yamask might be the least scary Pokemon of all. It does survive a Night Days, but an Energy Ball will finish it, and then I don't have to risk any kind of, you know, miss shenanigans happening. And then we have our gym leader, we have our father ready to fight, and we will see what we are dealing with. That should be all of the trainers done. Obviously, Norman doesn't usually use any Megas, and I don't think he gets a Mega in this game because he would normally have a bunch of Slackings, and Slacking doesn't have a Mega. So, he doesn't have a scripted Mega. However, he could have a Mega because, you know, any Pokemon can be replaced with a random Mega evolution, as we've seen as we've gone through, like, everything. And we've seen that plenty of times. So I won't let my guard down, but I do think that this gym in particular will be easier randomized than unrandomized just because Slackings are scary. And they're scary because they just have really high stats. They're good for killing one Pokemon, which is kind of scary. Like, I wouldn't be afraid of, like, losing the entire run to a Slacking, but a Slacking could KO one of my Pokemon. But without it being a Slacking, I feel somewhat relaxed. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should feel relaxed. It's still a gym battle at the end of the world. At the end of the world? Whoa, it's not the end of the world. Let's calm down here. It is not the end of the world. At the end of the day. Hey, Norman. I don't remember if I gave you a voice. My voice, it's been too long. My voices, they're all out. I assume it was just generic old man voice. So you did get 4 gym badges. Then, as I promised, we will have a Pokemon battle. Every voice is going to end up as this voice, by the way. Every single one except Wally. It's gonna be Wally as a sniveling little brat, and everyone else is gonna have generic old man voice that I do. That's just how it's gonna go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put Braga in front because it's the lowest level, and we will see what we are dealing with. Lorp. Don't laugh at that. It makes me happy than I can really describe. Being able to have a real battle with my own son like this. But a battle is a battle. I will do everything within my power as a gym leader to win. You better give it your best shot too, Glorp. I really should go back and watch my own stuff to learn what voices I gave people. Although even if I tried to imitate the voice that I gave them. Hi, Reshiram. I take it back, that's scarier than slacking. I would like to immediately revoke my previous statement. I am spooked. Do I think a Reshiram kills me? In one hit. Level 28, I don't think it would have, blue flare, right? Right. Unless it gets it at level 1 and has kept it because it doesn't have new moves to replace on the moveset. It could also have Ancient Power, which would also be scary. But let's be real, it's scary for my entire team. Weak to fire, weak to fire, weak to dragon. Not weak. I guess Bubblicious is probably also good. It's not weak to Ancient Power, it's not weak to fire, it's not weak to dragon. Yelp also isn't weak to any of those. But I'm gonna see how this goes with us just going for a smackdown. If it gets an Ancient Power boost, or if we get hit by an Ancient Power and it does over half, then we need to start reconsidering things. Flamethrower, it has Flamethrower at level 28. Okay, yep, that's an ouchie. That is, in fact, an ouchie. Braga is not going to be taking Flamethrowers. I do think Bubblicious is what we swap in because it has Flamethrower. I think for Dragon moves, we probably won't see anything scarier than Dragon Breath. I sure hope. Flamethrower again. Okay, that's fine. Even resisted, that still hurts. Pretty bad. I wish I had Surf. I really wish I had Surf. I do. I think we have to Water Pulse here, though. We have speed. Unexpected. Wow, that damage is pathetic. We get Flamethrower again. I think that they are going to heal, so I am also going to heal. I just think a potion comes out on both sides here. We are faster, so we use ours first. Best case scenario is that they don't. They're going to use a Hyper Potion. That sucks. Because that Flamethrower is still doing a lot of damage. Oh, this is awful. This is just a battle of attrition at this point. Oh no, we do not have healing supplies. I did not farm rocks. We do get a flinch. I had completely forgotten that we had a King's Rock on this thing, but we do get a flinch. So outspeeding is actually huge. We're gonna Water Pulse again. There's a flinch chance and a confuse chance with Water Pulse right now, which is nice. Imprison, that's fine. We don't have any of the same moves. I wish I had Flamethrower on this thing so I could block it, but that's fine. Also, Dragon Rage might be something that it might have. So I should keep in mind 40 HP as like a barrier. I don't really want to be below 40 HP just in case it has Dragon Rage. Flamethrower again, that's fine. I'm gonna play this safe here, just in case of any Dragon Breath. Luminion can be crit, unlike Braga, so I don't want to risk crits. Flamethrower again. Lots of Flamethrower. I haven't seen any Ancient Power for Ancient Power Boost. I haven't seen any Dragon Breath. Those are the two moves that I have in the back of my mind, but I don't know Reshiram's level up moveset. I don't know Gen 5 Pokemon super well. If you're getting Confusion, this would be a great time for you to hit yourself. It does not. Okay. Another Flamethrower. But we do outspeed and we do KO with this next Water Pulse. Please do not use another potion on this thing. Okay, good. That should be Reshiram dead. Scary Pokemon number 1 down. Okay, just a lot of Flamethrower. You'd think it was choiced, but it used Imprison in the middle, so it wasn't choiced or anything. Does Braga want Brine? No, give it to Luminion. I want Luminion to learn Brine, not you. But we get Surf soon. You get Surf soon. Guys, get Surf soon. And then I'll stop complaining. Ordino. Is it Mega? Do we go to Boyd's? I think we go to Boyd's regardless, but if it's Mega, then it's weak to Steel. And that'd be huge. Be the Mega. Mega Ordino. Okay, okay. No reason not to glare. Secret Power is fine, right? 10 damage, not very effective. That's fine. We get our glare off, get it paralyzed. Now we will outspeed, and there will be the paralysis chance. Also, if they use any potions on it, it will still be paralyzed, so that's really good. Gear Grind does how much? Oh. Well, I mean, it's not great. It's not great, but it is a base 100 steel move. You'd think it would hit slightly harder. But what are you gonna do? It's a Clink. Clink's got a while until it evolves. We do get a crit. Oh, and the crit matters. Okay, all right, all right. How much XP though? 2,550. That is a full level for Clink. Clink hitting level 30 is interesting because I think I turned on making impossible evolutions possible and making evolutions sooner in the randomizer settings for Pokemon like Volcarona so that we can actually like use it. If I've set, I think I set the max evolution level to 40. Klinklang is normally 49, I think. So I wonder if Klink's evolution gets moved significantly earlier as well. Klink might evolve soon as well. We also have Infernape. This was a pretty scary gym, honestly. I mean, Reshiram, Infernape, and Omega, that's... Oh. Infernape causing some stutters there. Admittedly, the Mega was a Mega Ordino, which is basically a joke of a Pokemon, but still, it's still a Mega. We get a Hurricane, we land a Hurricane. Goodbye, Infernape? Goodbye, Infernape. Okay, Noivern is kind of insane, actually. Noivern's a really good Pokemon that I have not got to use very often, but it's strong. It's doing what it needs to do. Goodbye, Rachel. Impossible. Thanks for the money. Oh, speaking... Okay, I did speak this into existence. Klink does get to evolve a little bit earlier. That's actually very helpful. That is very helpful. So I think Klinklang will be 40. That does mean that I didn't mess up the buttons this time, because I know that in the X and Y playthrough, I forgot to change things around for the impossible evolutions, and I was stuck with a Graveler because I couldn't trade. So that means that I didn't mess it up this time, which is good. I can't believe it. I lost to Glorp. Yeah, that's tough, to be honest. Come this far. That's how it is, then. I will also give you this. I want Saf. Me. I want Saf. I'm ready for Saf now. Having that badge will ensure that Pokemon up to level 60 will obey you, even if you receive them in trades. Pokemon that know the HM move, Surf, will also be able to travel over water now. And this is my glyph. My glyph to Glorp? This is glyph Glorp. Glyph Glorp time. Ooh, Luster Purge. Okay, that's a respectable TM. I'll take it. Retaliate. No, we didn't get Retaliate. No, I'm glad that we didn't get Retaliate. I don't want to use Retaliate. Don't try and give that to your son that's trying to do a Nuzlocke. As the gym leader, I can't express how frustrated I am. But as a father, it makes me both happy and a little sad. It's odd. You can just be happy. It's fine. Come on, Glorp. I'll see you on your way. Let's get out of here. Glorp is a champion's name, to be fair. They did name me, setting me up for success as a champion. Oh no. I forgot that he is here.
What? Look, Mr. Neumann.
I need more saliva, hold on.
I haven't seen to you.
Oh god. Oh god.
I haven't seen you to you in so long. What a coinkydink.
He would say quinky dink.
I just came back to my parents' house to grab a thingy. I got my thingy.
You look like you've been working hard, Wally. It's clear even without a battle.
Really? It's so nice of you.
Ah, Glorp, isn't it? I'm glad to see you here. I'm Wally's father, of course. Yes, this little rat of a child is mine. I don't feel super proud, but he's healthy, and that's good. It's all thanks to you and your father. You two helped Wally catch his first Pokemon that day, and by gods did he need it. It's because of you. It's Wally's becoming my kryptonite. Uh-oh. It's because of you that he has a partner of his own now. That's my firm belief. It sure is. He certainly couldn't do it. So I thank you. Yes, of course. Sometimes words aren't enough. It would delight me if you would take this. Surf! Surf! Surf. Good. If you're cleared to use Surf outside of battle, you'll be able to cross seas with your Pokemon. Glorp, considering how much you and Wally have grown, you should be able to handle what lies beyond the sea on Route 118 now. There are far stronger Pokemon and trainers waiting for you on Hoenn's east coast. Continue your journey and your adventures there. I know you'll do your best.
Yes, I will do my best to become I'm gonna become Glorp. I'm gonna
Merge with him. Why am I speaking?
I guess I gotta go. Bye, Dad. See you. Come on, Glorp. Let's go. Me and you. Let's assimilate.
I'm imagining us fusing like a robot, and I don't know why I've got this image in my head. I think I'm losing it. I think Wally's giving me brain damage from doing this voice. Do I want to go? Yes, I probably do want to teleport. Wally, I look forward to seeing you and your Pokemon grow stronger together. Glorp, take care of yourself out there. Don't forget to drop by Little Root to visit your mother from time to time. I will not.
Okay, okie dokie. We're off.
Be safe out there. Learn a lot. Oh, I don't even get an option. I'm just gone. Oh, melancholic music. Oh, okay, hold on. We're getting serious. I don't know what it is, but being my little boy all grown up and going off on his own, I didn't think it was possible. As a father, it makes me happy and a little sad. What a coincidence. I caught myself thinking the same thing. Oh, is that so? But if only. If only my boy keeps growing strong and healthy like that, with maybe a few brain cells added here or there. I wouldn't ask for anything else, except maybe those brain cells. I would really ask for that. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. They have the exact same voice at this point, by the way. They're both dads going through their moment. Their voice, it's been shared.
Mr. Norman told us we should keep going to route, numbers are hard. The 1, and you carry the 1, and then the 8, and you add them all together, 10. Route 10, didn't he? Let me check my nav. Route 10 is the one east of mozzarella sticks, huh? Look, since we're both here anyway, let's go to mozzarella sticks together. I'm gonna go check out Route 10, like your dad said.
I get no option in this. I'm just forced along. I'm really just along for the ride. Okay.
It's actually pretty far, isn't it? All the way here to mozzarella. That must be Route 10 ahead. I wonder what kind of Pokemon are there. I'm gonna touch them. I'm gonna touch the Pokemon. They're gonna be mine. I'm gonna put them in the bowl. I go now. Bye Glop. Bye. We battle soon. Okie dokie. Route 10, yee.
Wally's lost it. Wally's lost it. I've lost it. I'm losing my mind. That's why we're wrapping things up for today, because if I speak anymore, I'm going to actually lose my mind. Wally doesn't even have a set voice anymore. Wally's just an actual enigma to me. I don't even know what I'm trying to do with that character anymore, and honestly, I'm hoping that makes it more funny. If you guys have enjoyed this interesting episode, yeah, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye.